Hey, Natalie. Okay, sounds like you're buried at work. And I think that that's pretty much a commonality for all of us as we try to acclimate to our recent, very, very surreal way of life. So I really appreciate you're getting a lot of work done on the project in as you're working hard to maintain control at work. So I get it, and I really, really, really appreciate what you're doing here. So let's go ahead and take a look. I did get the video open. Yeah, you have to download the video in order for it to open. So in other words, it won't open as a preview of the PDF in the web browser. So those of you who are watching, if you want to watch the video, it's a great video. Natalie does a wonderful job demonstrating the user testing process in a very, very brief video that is effective and indicative of the correct process. So great job, Natalie. Let's jump over to the book. Now, this is what's required this week, right? So as the book is an ongoing process, it's reasonable to say that it should be populated each week with each week's requirements, right? So be sure that you check the final list of requirements for the final process book, and that will be in the announcements upcoming next week. Next week or week 5? Next week. Yeah, next week. So just beware. Well, you look at the announcements every week anyway, so you'll see it, right? And all that comment is meant to mean is that you want to make sure that everything is included in the final process book. Now, everything is included in your process book here. All of this stuff, this week's task is really great. So you have your refined wireframe sketches, storyboard paper prototypes, testing sessions, and I'm going to talk about all of these. All right, let's go ahead and jump over to the process book. Now, I think that, this is pretty pixelated right here, this logo, and it's just a lot of compression artifact there. That's a low res image. I would create my own logo. It seems like that might be something found. And the only reason I say that is because of the compression artifact indicating that that has been compressed several times before. So my recommendation would be to create your own logo. You can use this as your inspiration. Sure, right? Try to develop a cover page, cover and contents page, and then jump into the issue and the solution, excuse me, and the rest of the sections. Right now, I think that this outer frame in your presentation is impeding, right? Because we can see right now your text is right up against that. So you want to give yourself a little bit of breathing room. Right now, actually, the layers are such that this frame right here resides on top of the type here at the bottom portion. So it's actually impeding readability in some of your type there. Okay, so we've got solution, we've got target, our users. We've got competition, and we want to definitely expound on the competition page. If I jump over to the treehouse example, right here, what just happened? Okay, my computer is just really running horribly today, and I can't figure out why, so please bear with me. At any rate, we were going to look for the competition. The competitive analysis page, which this treehouse example does a really fantastic job. So my recommendation for your competitive comparison, your competitive comparative analysis is to include the functionality and the features of the competitive apps, the visual design and the usability, and give the pros and cons of each. Also give the viewer an idea of what the interface looks like. Okay, that's competition. I recommend 3 competitors. Okay, then we have app features, 3 key features. Good job. Character count's a little long here. You might consider 2 columns and characters in text sections that have more than 70 characters. That's basic typography. You've had that before, right? So we know that. And if you need a refresher on that, just let me know. I'll be glad to make any necessary clarifications. Good personas page. You want to use high-res images here. Now, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that right now it's pretty pixelated. It may be the way that this PDF is saved, but definitely want to use high-resolution images with no pixelization. Good job on your personas. 1, 2, 3 personas, all demographically consistent within the target market, yet different in terms of variety. Good variation. All right, storyboards. The storyboards look great, but what I would do is, you got these 2-part storyboards, each one depicting a character from your persona, right? That's fantastic. But what I would do is I would include a little written paragraph right here describing the scenario, both without the app and with the app. And that can be brief, but just kind of back up the visuals on the storyboards with a little bit of a written summary of the scenarios as they pertain to these storyboards. Okay, wireframes look great. Good job. Then we have paper prototypes. Again, look great. And you have some images, some stills from your user test. That's great. Videos, fantastic. And those of you who are looking along, this is where you want to download this PDF, and then you can open this video right here. Really good job on the video, Natalie. I think that's fantastic. Good engagement. And then here's your user testing. Now you can, my recommendation for user testing is see if you can get at least 3 test subjects. And definitely you want to go to the course announcements and refresh yourself on these 2 announcements here. Testing your app prototype during these difficult times. This gives you some alternative ways of testing, seeing how that a full-blown user testing some of us might be precluded from that based on our current complications regarding COVID-19. So definitely want to take a look at both of these videos here. But I'd like to see at least 3 users tested. And then the only other thing we want to do from here is compile all of the information from your testing sessions to apply to the refinement of your ideas. So you want to compile and describe the testing results. Okay, then we need you have your digital mock-up of all screens. So that's it, really. I think it's a fantastic presentation so far. You're doing wonderful work. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I think that's all I have, Natalie. It is, but if something comes up, I'll shoot you a quick email. And then, of course, in the meantime, just please get with me quickly if you have any questions or if I can provide any clarification. Great job. Thank you very much.